it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. And yes, it's another video on neurodivergency. However, now I'm calling us neurospicies. Neurospicies, I like it better. So from here on out, I am officially neurospicy. If you're part of the neurospicy community, you're welcome to message me. And I give free gifts to everyone who tells me they're neurospicy. I don't know what they are, but I do. So reach out to me. Anyways, if you are guessing that you are a neurospicy dentist, and to be honest, if you're over age 40, 45, 50, you've probably never been diagnosed because there was no such thing when we were little, especially for the females. So you may not have, unless you were pretty bad off, you probably were not diagnosed. If you were able to mask and get along well, no, people might laugh at you if you mention that you think you are. So please listen to all my other videos about my experience going through diagnosis, some of the symptoms I had, and how it affected my ability to practice dentistry. I'm not saying I couldn't practice. I was actually better than pretty much everyone. I'm going to be a little conceited here. It's just I wasn't satisfied with the way it was being practiced, and it was wearing me down. So that's why I chose to get out of the regular rat race and practice dentistry smarter, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm teaching you guys how to do it as well. Not saying I wouldn't go back to working directly on patients. There's a way I would do it, and I'm looking for the right partners, which is part of the reason why I make all this content, because I know the right partners are out there, and you guys will find me when you're ready. Okay, so let's talk about neurospicies, my new word. And I actually didn't quite, it's not my word. This is actually a term that another neurodivergent doctor is using, and he has a neurospicy community. Let me look him up because I have to get his name. He's really awesome. I've actually talked to him. Oh, wait. No, this neurospicy guy I haven't talked to. I've been messaging him. But there's another one. Forgetting all these guys. They have all these communities, and they're all dudes for the most part. But in any place, there's a lot of different neurodivergent communities out there run by doctors, and they're very cool. So I want to get you guys excited about orthodontics and how neurodivergent doctors can really enjoy orthodontics. And let me talk you up to it and why. First of all, let's talk about, again, what percentage of the adults, according to ChatGPT, are neurodivergent. It's 15 to 20%, somewhere between 15 and 25%. Neurodivergency composes all these different things. You've got your ASD, your ADHD, your ADD, dyslexia, dyspraxia, Tourette syndrome, dyscalculia, and OCD, and quite a few other ones. Usually you don't just have one, you have more than one. And it does not make you dumber by any means. It actually often makes you smarter. So there's a lot of information about intelligence, IQ tests. I actually just finished my IQ test yesterday as part of all my diagnosis. And it's fun because I can tell there's certain sections I completely nail, like to the point where the tester's face is like, oh my gosh. And then there's some stuff I suck at. And there was some weird exercise we had to do yesterday that had like sounds and movements and visual, and you had to do all this weird stuff and put it together. And it was like so complex, but I actually aced it. Okay, intelligence, IQ, and neurodivergency, it's all over the place. So intelligence has nothing to do with neurodivergency, but there tends to be a lot more variety of intelligence with neurodiverse community. So your normal allistic or neurotypical community is pretty much in this regular kind of average IQ range. It's very rare that there is a high IQ individual who is neurotypical. So if you're neurotypical, great, you're average, you're regular, that's cool, you're kind of boring to me, but we need you in society. We need 70 to 80% of the world to be neurotypical because they do the regular stuff and they run things regular and they make society run regular. Again, my personal opinion. Now, our 15 to 25% of neurospicy people, we're the ones that do all the innovation. We're the great thinkers and the leaders for the most part, as well as often the most dependent people. So we're all over the place. So we are, I hate to say it, your Trumps, your Elon Musks. You may not like them, but pretty much almost every president has been neurodivergent. Looking back, everyone's saying they weren't necessarily diagnosed, as well as almost every CEO, every single founder of every single tech company, they're all neurodivergent as well. It's just a way that your brain can think outside the box. And I think originally when I first kind of thought I was embarrassed and I wanted to be regular like everyone else. And then I realized that my neurodivergency in dentistry can get me so much further. And if I do it my way, I can actually enjoy dentistry. Hello. So you can see my tone has changed a lot. I have finally figured out the secret code and the secret sauce. So yes, I think if you're at all wondering if you're a neurodivergent, it really just depends on how your life is going. If your spouse is satisfied with it and cool with it, and your kids are satisfied and they're cool with it, and work is satisfied and you're cool with it, well then there's no reason to get tested. There's just no reason. You're cool. You figured out the secret sauce already. But if you're struggling, or if people around you are constantly telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing, and telling you you're doing things wrong even though you're doing things differently and it's working out for you, well, then maybe it's a good idea that you do get tested, even though it's going to cost some money to get tested, just to have that peace of mind. Then for me, I got my paper. Boom. That's my diagnosis. Now I'm going to do whatever I want within reason, of course, if it's legal. And nobody can really say anything. So that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So once I get those results in about 6 to 8 weeks officially, even though I already know I am, I'm going to take next steps, and I am super excited. So I'm trying to figure out my team of neurospicy dentists who are going to work with me on whatever we're going to do. So if you're interested in being part of my team, reach out to me. Just let me know you're part of the neurospicy community. And I'm thinking about creating a separate dental community and a separate maybe Facebook group or something that is very private where we can kind of get on the side. So let's think about it. If you're interested, let me know. Take care.